Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. And a Happy New Year.
Hello, you filthy animals. I don't have any guns, so you don't have to run. But welcome to another MMO News Breakdown. First off, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you and your loved ones. Thank you again for continuing to support this channel, and I hope you have some great time with your family. This week, I have some news from Crowfall, Legends of Aria, MapleStory 2, and much, much more. So let's kick it off.
Oh, let's break it down!
This week, we start out with Crowfall, and some great news for you alpha testers. Pre-alpha patch 5.8 landed this week, and with it comes some testing of the much-promised campaign feature. Except, it's not really there yet. While the campaigns were scheduled to be live in this patch, it's not exactly true. They are pushing them out as unofficial campaigns after seeing how that goes, they will push out the official campaigns. These campaigns will include guild and player spotlights, updates from the front, and unique rewards. Plus, you can earn the bragging rights of being the first winning team on the campaigns for Crowfall ever. This is open to backers from Alpha 1 to Beta 3 test groups, and if you aren't a backer but interested in joining, this will cost you 50 big ones. Link below for more information. We have just a quick note on Legends of Aria. As I spoke about a week or two ago, they went into early access and had quite a rough entry, as you are starting to be accustomed to from MMOs. They had to bring down all servers on 12.6 until further notice, but have gotten them back up. Now, they issued a hotfix on 12.16 to address some major issues they got in the game, and now the game is back on par. While I do understand this is an early access game, man, you would think by now game developers would test things better prior to opening the doors. And yes, I'm looking at you, Ashes of Creation Apocalypse. We will get to that soon. Make me waste a damn night on your freaking crappy servers, Ashes. Oh. Anyway, sorry, back to Legends of Aria. I do have a link in the description below for the hotfix notes. Hopefully things are smoothing out. If you guys have tried this game, let me know in the comments below. I may be interested to try it out too. Next up, MapleStory 2 has dropped some info for us on a producer blog that came out December 14th. Yes, I mean MapleStory 2. Anyway, it goes over things that they changed this past year post-launch and things they learned, including that RNG as a progression mechanic is a steaming pile of dog shite. Well, I say they learned from it, but they're not quite ready to guarantee they're going to take it away yet. Anyway, on to 2019 and an announcement for a massive update. Well, they have plans for massive updates. First off, in January, we will get some updates with the announcement on these update plans in the first week of January. We also learn about some key improvements to the game, and they are dropping an expansion in summer 2019. That's pretty good. I think that's like a year. Within the first year, they got an expansion. Lastly, and I'm not a big enough weed to know all the details, so click the link below so you can read it all. It's quite lengthy. They are doing a December patch on December 31st with some catch-up mechanics to help you get caught up if you're behind, and also a lot of other changes. Again, the link in the description below will explain this better. I'm not going to break down that entire thing for you. Winter events galore, people, and I mean everywhere. Destiny has the Dawning that's been running for a couple weeks now. Final Fantasy XIV Starlight Celebration kicked off on the 17th, and WoW has the Feast of the Winter Veil that started on the 16th. Most of these events run just into the early start of January, so there is no time to waste here, people. Get in and grab the cosmetics before they're gone and you're left walking around without a candy cane to play with. Sad panda. So, for those of you who follow this channel, you know how much I want this next one to be great. I talk about it all the time. I played it quite a little bit when I got into it, but Ashes of Creation Apocalypse is just not doing it for me. They launched into open beta on Tuesday. Well, not quite. And in my limited experience with this game prior to open beta, I found it to be lackluster and an unoptimized piece of shite. I have a decent rig and I cannot even run this game on low graphics settings unless I'm alone on the screen. Now, this did get better the last patch I played, which I believe was Monday. But still, when I'm streaming it, my stream suffers. It's just not good. Anyway, they did add a couple things. We do have now 2 US servers, 1 East, 1 West, and 2 EU servers, also labeled East and West, so that's good news. The bad news? Well, the servers aren't actually working. It's not released to the public yet as of this recording, which was Wednesday night. They are only open to testers still. What else do we got here? Well, people can't open the game, or it gets stuck at 96% downloading. They can't log into the launcher. Yeah, and I hope to hell that they get this figured out quickly, because they do want to launch an MMO eventually, and this is not looking good for that. For those of you who are about to comment below about this being alpha/beta, I'm tired of that shit. They've had issues with these servers since they opened this from alpha to beta backers, and they just have continued to have issues and not fixed them. I don't know what's going on there, but they're struggling here, and they should have learned during the time that they had the beta testers in. Please make a good MMO, for the love of God. Let's move on. Up next, we have Warframe news. Back to the news about the tuna. Get it? Fortuna. They have just dropped a new frame called Baruch. It's definitely Baruch. It's not Barack Obama, I promise. And also the second chunk of content for Fortuna expansion. This content drop is called the Profit Taker. Comes with a bunch of cosmetics, pets, and some stuff I clearly don't understand as I don't play this game. The amount of content they're pushing out though makes me really want to consider getting into it. Damn it, Helios, you're gonna make me play it. I know you are. Anyway, link below so you can catch up on the news of it if you're a player. And maybe you'll jump in and play it with me sometime. Hey, if I do, I'll stream it for you. To wrap up this week, the last news event I have is about a game called Atlas. I talked about this, I think once before. I know this has been coming up here a couple times. Maybe I talked about it twice. Anyway, they have pushed the launch back again. They were supposed to launch like a week after the Game Awards. That didn't happen. They pushed it back a week, and now they've pushed it back to January 8th. But that's not the only news. I also have a link below to an interview with a developer. For the sake of time, I won't cover it all because it's quite lengthy, but it's worth a read for sure. I'm going to include the highlights for you. They are aiming to make this a full-on replication of that era. Everything from walking the plank, building forts, stealing, driving ships, sailing ships with multiple crew members. They talked about just anything that you could think of that you could have done in that era. They want to be able to make happen. On the map size, which is another exciting thing for me, it is apparently so large that it will take you 30 real-life hours to sail across the ocean in a straight line, and that's considering that you get favorable winds and you don't get off course at all. Wow, that's quite the map. This is starting to sound exactly like what I wanted from Sea of Thieves, and if that's true, I will be playing this. This interview is definitely worth a read, so check it out. And I'm thinking that if it's not like a $50 buy-in, I might try it on January 8th. Thank you again, everyone. That wraps up another week of MMO news. Thank you again, and I can't say this enough, for continuing to support us on this channel. We finally hit the official partner status on YouTube, and we could not be more excited. We do have a few things in store to help keep you guys engaged, so stick with us and check us out as we continue on into the future. Also, I am moving my streaming operation over to YouTube exclusively in hopes that we get to have more viewers. So be super nice. Come in when you see me streaming and say hi. Have a great week, everyone, and get good scrubs.
Hey, it's Radit here. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe as well. It really helps out the channel. We put out multiple new videos each week and we appreciate all of your support. Thanks for watching, everyone, and cheers.